Hi guys, DeeSims here and welcome back to the channel. And today I bring to you the modern apartments for designing with Dee. So we have decided to go on with our apartments. I just thought it would be the best kind of mold to get all of our designed styles and colors and stuff in there. So I'm really excited about that. I am super excited about this new series. It is going to be so much fun with the CC, and I'm so excited. So as you can see, we're making the basic mold or the structure of the apartment buildings, and I have to say that I did this on a whim. I was just recording, talking to my brother, watching TV, and I really didn't think that I would keep it, but as I kept going, I was like, oh, this is great, we can add here, we can add here. So there's just a lot of stuff going on, and it's going to give us a lot of different shaped apartments. So these apartments are not like standard, like everyone's not going to have the same layout, but there's going to be certain rules, which I'm really excited about, because in the next part we'll be meeting our landlord and or the building operator of this establishment, and he'll be giving us a little history about the building and more information about the tenants. So this is really going to be interactive and a lot of fun with the building, and I'm really excited about that, to incorporate characters and tenants and styles and wants and necessities. But I'm really playing off the interior design career in The Sims 3, which I'm really excited to incorporate here. So there was a lot of stuff. I believe this first, I would say 3 minutes of the build was done in one sitting. So after that, you'll definitely see me go back and change things. But we're going for a modern brick apartment building. So the apartment was recently renovated. The landlord will talk about that in the next part, telling you how he has basically refurbished, I can't not say that word, oh my gosh, how he renovated the apartments over time to make them livable now, because they used to be like all dragged up, and you'll see like from the sides there's like a whole overgrown side that's like really difficult to get through and stuff like that. But this building was not taken care of very well. So the owner has definitely done some renovations to make this now a livable space, and he has tenants and they're looking for a designer, and Haven is going to come to the rescue and design for everyone. So those fire escapes really took me a long time to master, just because they could be a little bit tricky. It probably took me a little longer than usual because, you know, I have some moments sometimes, but I really like the look of it. I think we're gonna get maybe 4 to 5 apartments out of this apartment building, and of course every apartment, or you know, good ones. Oh my gosh, helicopters, we're not at war, calm down, like for real. Most apartments should have amenities, things that keeps their tenants wanting to stay there, wanting to live there. And of course, our landlord definitely renovated the lobby and the downstairs, and you will definitely see all of those things. So I believe here, this is where we start the new day. I had downloaded more CC that I wanted. Preferably a 3-tile door that was black or white, like a solid color, because we have those horrible colors. I really did like the black door, the red door, but I did switch to a black door that I found that was CC. And here's that corner of a wall that is overgrown. It's kind of impossible to get through. It's just kind of living on the building. So unfortunately, the landlord could not tackle that task, but it might get done. But I really do like the aesthetics of that. And you'll see like the back of the building really has a lot of overgrown pastures and things like that. But the landlord definitely did some remodeling in the lobby, and we'll talk about that a little bit when we get there. But right now you can see this backyard come into shape. We did try to keep a city type theme, just because I live really close to DC, United States capital, Washington DC. I live insanely close there, maybe about, I don't know, I think we can go like 7 minutes down the road and I'm there. Like, I'm always in DC all the time. I pretty much live there, I just don't. And this is what you see in my city. A lot of fire escapes in the backs of alleys and things like that, and those big windows. So I did find CC windows that had windows open, windows closed, and it is great. Like, I'm really excited about how this turned out, and I'm just super excited to like jump in and get to things. But we're here just doing some basic landscaping because in the city you really do not have a lot of landscaping that's not part of the apartment. It could be city landscaping, which the city takes care of all of the trimming and all those needy things for the garden and things like that. But in the city, you really don't have a lot. So in DC, we do have a lot of rooftop gardens, or we'll have like a small patch of land, which is the community garden, similar to what you see in the Sims 4. So I did want to have like some grass on the roof, and maybe we'll do the roof in another episode, adding some garden pots and things like that. Because in DC we definitely have that a lot. It's just a lot of it's not a lot of green space, so we definitely have a lot of rooftop gardens and things like that. But I really liked how this came together. The city lamps, and we have like little garden boxes around, or not, little flower bays, I guess you can say. And it was just really nice. So some amenities that this apartment building have. First off, you have a wraparound balcony. So in DC, for a wraparound balcony, you would pay a lot of money for that. Also, our top top building is the medium walls, so they have a lot of space, a lot of height, and they're definitely going to be paying for that. We could probably get into that a little bit, seeing how much their rent will go. Maybe one of the apartments have a budget or things like that. Like, I just want it to be realistic and a lot of fun. But that top floor is kind of going to be a penthouse suite, and that whole floor is the apartment. So we really will have a lot of space with that. So whichever style is most voted will make that big apartment that style. So make sure in the comments below you let me know what style you want to see, and we can get to that. But a lot of windows in this build. You're never going to be out of light. You're never going to be like in darkness. It's so open. I love it. But here we're getting into the lobby, so we can start talking about a lot of amenities. First, like I said, you have the wraparound deck, which will really cost you a pretty penny in any cities. And then here we have a gym and spa amenity. So the gym and spa equipment is all on the landlord. It is free for all of the tenants. And it's just a nice amenity to have. There's some stalls downstairs with some showers. There's a gym, and there's some meditation and yoga mats around. Not really big. This is fairly a small lobby, so we wanted to keep it a little bit more realistic. But in the city, definitely a lot of amenities. In DC, you pay a pretty price for apartments because they come with so much amenities. The rooftop garden, the parking, the utilities, all of the events that they have. A lot of DC apartment buildings have like ballrooms and recreational rooms that you can rent and stuff like that. So it's really cool. A lot of stuff goes into these things. The only thing we don't have here is a pool, just because I wanted to do a rooftop pool, but in order to do that I would have to make a whole separate level, and that was just too much. But I did find that CC with those mailboxes, and I scaled them up, and it looks so good. They're like a render from Sims 3, from late night or nightlife, whichever. Late night. So we have some storage boxes to make maybe some PO boxes, or just like you put extra mail in there. We have a pegboard for information. If anybody, oh, okay, never mind, we don't have a pegboard. And we have a call box, so guests, when they come, they can call up to the room, buzz them in. Really cute, trying to make it look really nice. The lobby is not really decorated a lot, just because the landlord really doesn't have style. He'll talk about that. He doesn't have a lot of style and class. He just wanted it to look nice. So we have these deep, straight hardwood floors, and we have like a gray neutral wallpaper, which I love. And we just add to it. So the gym, like I said, is very basic, nothing extraordinary, but it is an amenity. It is something that, people like to see, and they'll stay. We don't really have a backyard area. So that's why the decks really come into play. They can put pretty much whatever outdoor equipment they can fit on there out there. So it'll be nice. So that's the gym area. We do have like a little basketball set. It was so cute. I'm actually going to change these bathroom doors that's coming in right now or soon, because I actually found stall doors. So if you guys really are into CC, but you want something to look good. You know how we don't have bathroom stalls or units or whatever they're called? There's stall doors, which they have like a little gap in between the bottom and the top of the door to make it look like a bathroom door, which I think is really cool. Actually, if I find them, I will link them down below, but we don't have them in this build because I downloaded them after. But we do have a male and female shower, which are the open showers, which looks really nice in there. We find some benches. It took me a long time to find that bench. It was like hidden. But we're pretty much coming up to an end really soon after this is finished. So yeah, you got your benches, and we have like a towel rack in there. Really nice meditation room and yoga. So it's a lot of space. I mean, I would definitely pay the price to live here. But our first apartment is going to be this small box unit on the side, right across the hall from this gym. I will show you like a bird eye view coming up in just a second, and that's going to be our studio apartment. So there's no walls allowed, and we'll get all the rules about that apartment in the next part. I don't believe they can have doors in their unit. So hey, there's the bird's eye view. Thank you guys for watching, and remember to stay beautiful, stay lovely, and have a grand day. Bye guys.